This is a general reading for Pisces for March 23rd through the 28th. So if Pisces is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. This is going to be a two-part because of timing, and I have something else in a few minutes. So I'm going to do the tarot spread first. This will be part one. Part two will be the oracle cards. So first I want to introduce my new little member of the family. I don't know where she is. I think she's on the couch. No, she went into Nina's dog bed. Guess I need to get her one. So I will post in the post a little video I made. Her name is Susie. She's a 10-month-old Chihuahua that I got from the Animal Foundation, which is basically the shelter in Las Vegas. She was a stray, and it's important to don't shop, adopt. They're wonderful animals looking for forever homes at our shelters, and please give them homes because it can be life or death for them. So there's my little plug. She is so sweet. Nina is right here on the table. And she has settled into Nina's bed, so I'm going to have to get another dog bed. It's one of those little thunder beds. So I'll have to order one and get it for her. And she also has her dog toys. If you're subscribed, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything to be a subscriber. It helps the channel, as do the comments. And if you like the video, the likes are very good. And I have to snooze.
Well, now I feel corny because you got me smiling from ear to ear.
Alexa, go away. Stop. You know, I have that Alexa, and I don't know what's going on. Alexa, stop.
You can learn what's up in the world through flash briefing updates. To get started, you can choose from options like CNN, Fox, NPR,
Go away.
Reuters.
Stop.
What
Stop.
would you like to hear?
Stop. Alexa, stop. It's the refrigerator. It's the refrigerator in my Airbnb. So, for heaven's sakes. I don't know how to turn it off. I'm going to have to ask the lady because I don't like a smart refrigerator. The likes help the channel. Share the video, that helps. And also, if you're not a subscriber, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. See, it gets my concentration off. I'm going to have to ask the lady how to turn that off because it's a smart house. It's all wired for everything. The front door, the alarm system, and that. And then she's got cameras hooked up to her house, which are not hooked up now. The other thing, I've posted a video under the post, and it is about my experience that I had with a medical provider in Vegas a couple weeks ago. I didn't identify the practice in the video. I am also going to post it on my Facebook. And people said, well, you should also put it in Yelp. So I wasn't going to, but I am. I went to the provider almost 2 weeks ago. And at the end of the day, they were closing the reception area, locked the doors. My helper, who, gets me to my appointments, they had her leave the reception area when the staff was all leaving, and they'd left me in the exam room at the end of the day. And there were a few people there, like the one checkout desk, but they had forgotten I was in the exam room. So I posted a little video about that. If you want to share it, please share it. We need to be treated better than that. We're people, we're not widgets going along a conveyor belt. So that was one of my experiences in the last 2 weeks. Now I'm using the Morgan Greer deck. I'm going to be doing the tarot spread, and then in a few minutes I'll do video 2, which will be the wisdom of the oracle. And the first card we have is the 5 of Wands. So do you feel like there's some confusion going around, maybe some arguments, and it's crossed over by the Ten of Pentacles, which can be money. So there could be some confusion. It can be the end of a chapter. It could be conflicting messages. And at the base of it is the King of Cups. Behind is the Strength card. Stay true to what you believe. Don't be wavered, influenced by others around you, because what's crowning you is the Judgment card, another major arcana. Ahead is the Magician, new beginnings. Then we have the Knight of Swords, the Moon. So we have all these major arcana popping up. The Strength card, the Judgment card, the Magician, and the Moon. Then we have the Ten of Wands, which you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, which indicates the end of a cycle. We're getting to the end. We're not at the end yet, but we're almost there. And the final outcome is the Queen of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Ten of Wands with the Ace of Swords, a new beginning. Truth about the heavy burdens. Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, absolutely new beginnings. King of Swords with the Two of Pentacles, where do you want to go? The Magician with the Five of Cups. The Judgment card with the Devil card. Now, I keep getting this as in the thoughts crowning for many of the signs for this week. I think this is about the fourth or fifth one that I've gotten the Devil card in your thoughts. Behind is the Strength card with the Knight of Rods, two knights, that's movement. King of Cups with the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Swords crossed over by the Wish card. Okay, first I would like to clarify the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I'm going to use the Hanson Roberts deck. The Hanson Roberts deck, please show me. Okay. Hanson Roberts. Tell me about the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Show me. What is that about? Okay. I think it might be the Lovers. I don't know. I just saw the Lovers card in my mind. Okay. Ace of Rods, new beginnings. And you've gotten the Ace of Rods twice from the two decks. A message about money. So I think it might be a job. And then we have the Five of Swords. So there might be something hidden. But then there's the good outcome, the Ten of Cups. So be sure to clarify that. And then here's your Ace of Swords. So you've gotten the Ace of Swords twice. Ace of Swords and Ace of Rods twice from the two decks. Okay, and you got the Ten of Cups twice. So wish completion, wish fulfillment. So your reading is about the Five of Rods, which is confusion. It can be discord. It could be a cup of conflicting, chaos related to the Ten of Pentacles. Could be conflicting messages in a work situation or conflicting messages about what's going on. But the Ten of Pentacles, it can be also conflicting messages related to money coming to you, such as settlements, bonuses, domestic, any sort of legal thing where you're waiting for money. So the Five of Wands is like confliction. It can be someone hanging on to what they want and afraid that they're going to lose, and it's related to money. So if someone's waiting for some decisions related to money, it could be that there's going to be some arguments about that settlement. Or it can be some confusion about it, or distribution, or even where you are, it can be confusion related to a work situation. And we also have here the King of Swords. So you've gotten the King of Swords, which is, I look at the King of Swords, can be a mentor. It could be a judge. It could be someone making his decision. The King of Swords is like very clear about his position, and he expresses that in a clear way. There's no confusion about it. And then you have your wish come true. It could also be a job situation, like a real established organization, or it can be like a boss, waiting for a decision by a boss, messages. It's something about that, but it's wish fulfillment. Now you have that twice. You have it from two different decks, that the message is coming from you, for you. Completion and wish fulfillment. Whatever your wish is going to come true. Because at the base of it is the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. The King of Cups can be your relationship. It can be related to home. And you're going to get a message about that. Now, it could be related to a home. It can be related to disposition of property. It could be even someone coming forth to you, expressing love to you. It depends on your situation. So if you wanted love, I would say that you're going to have love, for example. Or it can be disposition of property. It can be moving. It just depends on your situation. Because behind you, you have the King of Rods and Strength card. The King of Rods is moving forward, and the Strength card is staying true to what you believe. Don't give up. Don't waver. Related to the King of Rods, or the Knight of Rods. And in the other deck, and sometimes I see it, that the Knight of Rods is someone who is around you who's irresponsible, that they live for the moment, but they don't think of the long run, which could also be with your Five of Rods. They're irresponsible. If you're working with them, they say they're going to do something, but you can't count on them. If you have a relationship with them, you like in a partnership, work or home, that you're counting on them, let's say, to do their share, to fulfill a task, and you can't count on them to do it, that they are, for the moment, this could be the person that is in the work environment who is maybe someone that you have some collaborative work to do, and they're spending all their time chatting around and drinking coffee and wasting time, and on the internet or on their smartphone, wasting time and not getting the job done. Or if you're in a relationship, it's that they could be irresponsible with money even. But that's behind you. But it says have the strength of the lion. In other words, establish your boundaries and stay true to what you believe. It's important for you to speak out your truth with this individual. Because what's on your mind is Judgment card and the Devil card. Now, the Judgment card is what you want to manifest, but the Devil card indicates it could be some sort of loss, betrayal, arguments, disagreements. It could be a relationship that has lots of conflict. It could be addictions. But that's what's on your mind. I would say that it's waiting for the manifestation of what you want, but there's some delays, or there could be some things of loss related to what's going on. The Devil card is not an entity. It's not a person. It represents those behaviors that keep a person from being authentic with themselves or others. Then we have, coming right up, the Magician. What do you want to manifest? New beginnings, the Five of Cups, looking at the past and assessing as you go to the future. 3 spilt, 2 on the shelf. So it's assessing what you want in the future based on previous experiences, feeling a little reflective. And the Magician is whatever you want to manifest, and you have the Infinity, which means it's unlimited. Around you is moving forward and weighing your options. What do you want? The 2 of Pentacles. You have new beginnings, and follow your intuition. The moon indicates that there's hidden things. Follow your intuition of the direction to go for new opportunities, which are represented by the Ace of Rods. So take time to figure out what you want, because we have here the Ten of Wands, which is heavy burdens. The Ace of Swords gives you clarity about those heavy burdens. What's going on? How long is this going to be? What's the direction? And then you can assess it. And then the final outcome is, we had all these other cards, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, which is a happy conclusion, new opportunities. I think it's job offer. And the Queen of Swords can indicate a boss, and the Pentacles can indicate money, a job. Now, this is part 1. and part 2, it will be the Oracle cards.